Hello fellow AGD coders, welcome to another video. This is a very quick one, and the reason I've decided to make this is just to show you a way to save off the entire memory rather than just the AGD data. And the reason for this is that if we add additional assembly code, for example an attribute buffer at the top of memory just below the block buffer, then rather than save the whole AGD data, we want to save off the entire game, including our custom routines that we've added using assembly language. So this is going to save us having to change the basic loader and load some extra code. Obviously it makes the file longer, but if your game file is already say 25 or maybe 30k, then the amount of space that you'll be adding is not going to be a huge amount, so it won't make a big difference, and obviously it saves you a bit of time. Most people nowadays loading from sort of SD cards and things anyway. Okay, so here's the code running. As you can see, this is using the sprite buffer, the attribute buffer, and obviously that's up at sort of 64, 640, so it's higher up in the memory. When you save the game in AGD, it won't save that code. So let's see what happens. If I go to save the game here, save it off, just clear the tape and save it off here just as a test, and this is going to save the AGD file, and it won't save the assembly, as most of you will know if you've tried something like this. So if I now reset the spectrum and go to load the game in, then predictably enough, as soon as it tries to run the code, disaster. Okay, so how do we fix it? Well, actually it's very simple. All we have to do is when we go to save the game, let's just see it up and running again here, restored and back as it was. All we have to do is go to the save menu and choose to save the game. Obviously clear the tape again, which I've already done, and we'll go to save it now. And right, so when you're at this point here, this is where you need to apply the appropriate poke. And the address that we are going to poke is 32084, and we're poking it with the value 253. 253 multiplied by 256, of course, is 64768, which is of course where the block buffer is, so it means we're going to be saving the whole memory. So let's test it out. Put the file in here, file name, save the basic loader, and then we will reset the spectrum. As you can see here, the pointer has been reset, so we don't need to repoke it. But if we now reset the spectrum and load the game, there you go, it works perfectly. So we now have a way of loading in machine code within the AGD file. It will save it off, and obviously that's going to save us messing about with the basic loader and all the other things. Okay, so that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed that one. Take good care, and as always, happy coding. Bye bye.